Oh, my bad. We can.
No, because I don't have the Microsoft right.
Yeah.
I get so much love, like on TV, like I am in love. Hoes on me, I hang with the bloods. We all keep it G.
After that,
Yeah, after hook, yeah.
So I keep it G. You ain't fucking with the game. Nah, nah. Ooh, you ain't fucking with the game. Nah, nah, yeah.
Hey, what's good, man? We're back with part two right here, man. What you think about part one, bro?
Almost made me a believer, man.
Hey,
Almost
dog.
made me a believer.
You almost made you a believer?
I'm right there.
You're right there? Hey, we're about to
Like,
dive into
I'm
some
right
more
there.
shit right now, man. Tell you the truth. Borderline. Okay, you that flipped you out. Check this out. We're about to dive into some other crazy shit right here, man. Have you ever heard of the Anunnaki?
First time. Fill me in.
Okay, the Anunnaki are a group of deities in the ancient Mesopotamian cultures. The name allegedly means something to the effect of those of royal blood or precise or princely offspring. A widespread late but probably false epistemology. Excuse me, I'm not no doctor or nothing like that. These words are big as shit to me. You know what I'm saying? But probably false. Okay, in the name of derived in the union of heaven and earth. A widespread late but probably false etymology is that the name derived from the union of heaven and the earth. The relation to the group of gods known as Iggy is unclear. At times, the names are used synonymously, but in the ultra haze flood myth, in the mist, bro. What do you think about that?
I would like to know more because it seems crazy. The little stuff I was reading, he was kind of showing me earlier, man, and I'm tripping out on the things that I'm reading about him.
But you know what, bro? We're about to dip into this video right here, bro.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
From around the world have spoken of gods and angels, not always in the spiritual sense, but actual flesh and blood beings interacting with mankind. Many of these ancient cultures had vast knowledge of mathematics and astronomy, attributing their knowledge as being handed down from the gods. Who were these godlike beings known to one of the oldest civilizations, the Sumerians, as the Anunnaki? We'll explore the mysteries around the Anunnaki and search for hidden answers in the new episode of Secret Origins.
Okay.
Welcome. The Sumerian civilization, which emerged more than 6,000 years ago from the Stone Age, is credited with over 100 of the earliest advancements for a modern society. These include agriculture, science, medicine, mathematics,
What?
kingship, laws, courts, judges, schools, and essentially all aspects of society that were integral to its development. But how did a civilization like this become so advanced out of nowhere? Is it possible that they were helped by another more advanced extraterrestrial civilization?
Hold up.
What?
In recent times, one theory has been tremendously gaining popularity, the one about the ancient astronauts and the beings called the Anunnaki. Who were they? Did they truly exist? And if so, what was their purpose and the motivation for creating humanity? Thought to be the oldest civilization in the world, the southern Mesopotamian civilization of ancient Sumeria emerged around 3000-4000 BC. They left behind valuable evidence of their advanced society, including writing on cuneiform tablets made of clay and stone, which they invented.
Hey, can you stop the
Using
video real
a
quick?
wedge-shaped stylus to impress symbols onto wet clay tablets, their writing system allowed for
Bro.
information to be preserved.
pause it.
Pause it right quick. Hey, bro. Imagine trying to read that shit, dog. You see that?
So these things came up with their own
Pretty much.
writing and fucking smart ass shit back then.
Yeah. Pretty much everything that we got
They're
right
doing,
now.
they're doing, yeah.
We got it from them, dog. We got it from them, dude.
Wow.
Created.
Created everything from them.
That's what I'm saying. The
Who
writing,
Who else do you know that's a creator?
Hmm.
G-O-D.
Yeah,
Mm.
know me.
Let's dive back into it, man.
For a long time, deciphering the cuneiform tablets proved difficult. In March 1843, however, thousands of tablets were uncovered at an Assyrian palace, providing crucial evidence of an ancient kingdom. Within a decade, the ruins of the Sumerian capital city of Ur were also discovered. Here, researchers found the ziggurat of Ur, cuneiform tablets, and gold.
Hey, wait. So
But what is interesting is that
they actually found the. So they actually found the spot, like,
With the writing
They-
of that shit.
but like they actually found like their castles and shit like that.
That's why it said it had whatever information, making them, helping them
I
find
didn't
the
even know
town
that,
or
dude.
whatever that was called.
Cuneiform tablets found at the site reveal more than just evidence of an ancient civilization. They point to descriptions of a group of divine beings known as the Anunnaki, or the princely offspring of God, who, according to Sumerian belief, descended from the sky. The Sumerian civilization believed in hierarchy of gods called the Anunnaki, which the heavenly gods being the supreme deities. These beings possessed immense knowledge and power beyond human capacity, and their origin remains a mystery to archaeologists. The Sumerian tablets suggest the possibility of extraterrestrial origin for the Anunnaki, who played a significant role in the civilization's development.
What the fuck?
That they were responsible for genetically engineering the human race, as seen in the Sumerian king list containing names of kings who lived for hundreds of years, leading researchers to speculate about the presence of extraterrestrial genes. The Sumerian king list is perhaps one of the most important ancient texts that perfectly describes a time in history where literally gods ruled for thousands of years. After the kingship
Dude, what the
descended
fuck,
from
bro?
the kingship was in Eridu. In Eridu, Alulim became king. He ruled for 28,800 years. Alaujar ruled for 36,000
I got a question.
years.
Yeah, stop.
He ruled for
I got a question. So, this is fucking crazy. All the pyramids and shit, right? Whatever they believe about that shit, they're saying, how did they do this? How did they do that? How did they do this? Now it got me thinking these motherfuckers were strong and extra, whatever, built, fucking smart, built with everything that we know now. So they had the knowledge and they had the fucking size to do these fucking things.
Not so impossible now.
But that makes me think, like, okay, it was these fools.
Yeah, that's
Everybody wonders how. There's like pictures of them picking up like the rocks and all that shit. Man, that would take fucking forever. Maybe they had all day and night.
Yeah, have you seen
Maybe
that?
they had all day and night to do it that way. But this makes me think like, well, shit.
Have you seen that? Have you seen those videos, man? Wherever those bulldozers and those trucks, man, they try to pick up one of those rocks, bro.
No, I've never seen them.
You never seen that shit? That shit looks crazy, bro. They try to pick it up,
Like
man.
something from a pyramid size. Like
Yeah,
a
like
pyramid rock.
it's like 22 megatons or some shit. One of those rocks is like it's a lot of weight.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to freestyle no fucking shit, but
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
it's over
it's
2
heavy.
tons.
Yeah.
I know it's over 2 tons, bro. And they had these bulldozer trucks, man, that were trying to get under it and try to lift it, man, and the back wheels were up, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it
They're
makes it
trying
seem
to-
like that shit was impossible for humans.
For
to do.
humans, yeah, for humans to
Yeah.
do, man, it's really like
It would take a lot.
it would take a
years.
lot of shit,
Fucking,
dude.
yeah,
It would
yeah,
take
yeah.
like we can't even move them right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they're saying, and like by biblical or by like, you know, what we learned is that they had a bunch of slaves pulling these
Yeah.
motherfuckers and this and that. And I don't really think that's physically possible, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ants, yeah,
Ants do amazing shit together as a fucking.
yeah, but ants can lift 50 times more than their okay, yeah.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? They can live way more than their body weight. So yeah, fuck yeah, ants can do something like that. Well, the average person right now, dude, can't even do a fucking pull up.
Body weight, yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So, yeah, that's fucking crazy, dog.
Let's keep going with this shit, right?
64,800 years.
First ever, by the way, me hearing about this shit, and I'm already tripping out on this.
Is the fact that the earliest list describes 8 kings who ruled over Earth for a total of 241,200 years.
Dude,
Hence,
come
the
on,
original
man.
kingship had descended from heaven all the way to the time of the Great Flood, which swept over the land, and once more the kingship was lowered from heaven after the flood. Could the ancient kings of Sumer have lived for hundreds or even thousands of years, making them our extraterrestrial ancestors? Some believe this question was answered over 35 years ago. In 1976,
those are the ones on the other side.
Sk8s published
The ones on the other side?
12th planet, revealing
It could
his
be.
interpretation of the
Giving us
Anunnaki
little-
deities.
Little hints here. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
KFC guy.
Over 450,000 years ago, created humans and played a role in their downfall during a great flood. But why did the Anunnaki visit Earth and create humans? According to Sitchin's hypothesis, they came to Earth to mine gold and created humans to perform the task. This theory is controversial, but provides evidence that the Anunnaki were the original creators of mankind. The Anunnaki claimed to have come from their planet Nibiru and could travel through stargates and wormholes. Sk8s
the
also
fuck?
claimed that the Sumerians learned astrology from the Anunnaki, which gave them a deep understanding of our solar system.
Hey, can you pause it right quick?
Venus and Saturn, and even depicted a 10th planet called Nip.
Hey, bro, how do we know this fool even like how we know this fool didn't freestyle the story, dog?
This is a crazy ass story.
So,
So you mean to tell me these motherfuckers are a bunch of Einsteins too?
oh, way past that.
Every single one of these.
The Anunnaki people,
Yeah.
Yeah.
by far.
Ginormous, biggest strength, and the smartest things.
Yeah,
living.
that also goes into the Bible. Though. I don't know if you ever heard about the Nephilim. That's whenever the angels the angels that came down from heaven
Yeah.
were actually mating with the women and shit like that. And the babies that they had were called the Nephilim, and they were giants. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of you can kind of tie it into that because
Yeah.
the way I feel about the Bible and shit like that, bro, is like it's a people are describing the shit that they saw and they can't really explain what was really going on. You know what I'm saying? So if you see someone coming from outer space, you can't really explain it to them because you don't got shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You living in a hut. You think it's a god.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
LeBron James is a god. He's a basketball player.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going with the video, man.
He's definitely one of them.
Nibiru.
Yeah, he's one of them.
Believe that Nibiru orbits the sun every 3,600 Earth years and causes disruptions when it passes close to Earth. In 1983, the Washington Post reported
Causes
a heavenly
disruptions
body as large as Jupiter,
every time he
and
passes?
NASA had
Yeah.
Or
acknowledged
whatever it is.
the
The
possibility
planet,
of a
yes.
hidden planet due to gravitational effects observed in our solar system. Modern astronomers have detected a 10th planet larger than Pluto. Some believe that the Anunnaki came from Nibiru and created a shield on Earth using gold
What?
to help heal their own planet.
What?
So
Gold
who
shit we're talking
exactly
Yeah, the
were
gold.
the Anunnaki? The term Anunnaki
Fucking gold.
comes from Anu, the chief god of the sky, and Anunnaki simply means the children of Anu, or it can be also translated as those who came from the sky. The three most prominent figures in the Anunnaki pantheon
The
are
Holy
Anu
Trinity.
and his two sons,
Damn.
the half-brothers,
What the
Enlil
fuck?
and Enki. Anu was the supreme god and ruler of the Anunnaki and was believed to reside in heavens, overseeing the actions of the other gods. Enlil was the god of the air and storm. He was the firstborn son of Anu and his rightful heir, so his role on earth was as the enforcer of his father's will. In a way, he was the main ruler of the planet. Enki was the second son of Anu. He was the god of knowledge, wisdom, and creation. Originally, Enki was worshipped as a god of fresh water and served as the patron deity of the city of Eridu. Today, Eridu is often considered to be one of the oldest permanent settlements in Mesopotamia and perhaps even in the world.
What?
The ancient Sumerians also believed that Eridu was the first city in the world, and they documented that belief in the Sumerian king list and the
Where's the
Eridu
location?
Genesis. At the current times, at least 18 layers of settlement have been found at the site. So, chances are, it really was the first city and probably the residence of Prince Enki. Over time, however, Enki's influence grew, and this deity was considered to have power over many other aspects of life, including trickery and mischief, magic, creation, and fertility. In fact, it was Enki,
Damn.
Magic, creation, of
the ancient
fertility.
symbol of the powerful mother,
fucking
who
plant.
genetically engineered the first humans called Adamu.
What the
They did it by
fuck?
mixing their one DNA with that of Homo erectus, and as a result created the Homo sapiens. It so reminds us of the biblical phrase that God created us in His own image.
Stop it, bro.
Initially,
As I said, it's a good part.
That was a good, hey, bro.
Hmm.
What the fuck?
So the way he said homeboy could be freestyling that shit is the same way somebody could
We freestyle the Bible, exactly. You know, but the thing is, me personally, bro, I think the Bible's been torn down and they took books out of it, dude, for years, bro. They keep
Changing it?
changing it up, dog. They keep changing it up, bro.
What is
It's
this?
like fine tuning the word
Yeah.
to their vision.
Yes, that's why you can't really, like, me personally, man. I don't think you can really trust in the Bible too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a good book of morals and all that shit, dog. But as far as all the details going, like when you go into the religion and all this other shit, dog, like all that shit's fucked, bro. All that shit's fucked. It's all opinions, bro. You know what I'm saying? It all comes from somebody's mind, bro.
Yeah.
So,
This is insane to information to take in. Like being the first time hearing of this stuff is like mind blowing. At the same time, you're like makes you want to believe.
And
A
it
little
tells
bit
you
more.
They took a strand of DNA.
Yes.
Yeah.
They didn't make no
Yes.
duplicate. They gave you a little bit of something.
And then the ground, all that shit. Like what the magic?
magic, dude.
Wow.
All right, let's keep going with the
magic.
Humans were not able to reproduce. They were created in laboratories and were used as workforce to mine gold.
Ants.
There it is.
How
Okay.
his creations, his own children in a way, were being exploited, Enki decided to take care of them. By going against Enlil's will, Enki secretly gave humans the knowledge of mating and reproducing. And not only, he had been teaching them the knowledge of the universe. Some theories propose that one of Enki's favorite places to reside was Atlantis, and that in trying to protect his children, he, with the aid of Arcturians, established
Why they show Jar Jar Binks?
where humans could live freely without being
Come on, man.
exploited by the Anunnaki. But this
Where
act
humans could live
raised
freely
the fact that the
without being bothered.
Sumerians described a war between the two brothers. It comes out that the detonation of nuclear weapons in the 20th century was not the first time humanity had seen such a terrible destruction. Drawing upon the work of Zechariah Sitchin, the book
Hey, so they're saying that's not the first time they've seen
Yep.
nuclear bombs and shit.
such as an ancient radioactive skeletons, there is a possibility of an ancient nuclear event that destroyed the Sumerian civilization as a result of power struggles of the gods.
Bro.
So they were fighting.
The Anunnaki god Enki had a fatherly relationship with the first humans. But Enlil, who was acting as the sole commander of Earth, was enraged at his brother Enki for spoiling the Anunnaki bloodlines through interbreeding. This shift imposed a blackout not only of the very human nature of the Anunnaki gods, but also of humanity's own ancient past on Earth. There is a theory suggesting that two of Enlil's attacks against the Enki clan and humanity are described in the stories of the Deluge and the Tower of Babel. His final attempt after coursing the assembly of the gods into voting yes was the nuclear bombing of 5 cities of the Jordan Plain, including Sodom and Gomorrah, which resulted
Damn.
in
Okay, stop.
civilization and the Anunnaki.
Okay, yeah, this ties into the Bible a lot, bro. Damn.
So the Bible ties
So
you
to this a lot,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're two.
They coincide
Close.
with
Yeah,
each other,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's crazy because, okay, so right here is saying that they bombed Saddam and Gomorrah. Yeah.
Which is supposed to be like where they were all having orgies. and
Yeah. And you know what's crazy, dude? To this day, man, that place is still like radioactive, bro.
shit. No shit.
Nah, real shit.
Man.
Real fucking dude, that's wild, bro. That's some wild shit. All right, let's keep going, bro.
Anunnaki's own civilization on Earth, including their spaceport in the Sinai. The Terra Papers tells that after the war, Enki was exiled from the planet. However, he still continued to teach humanity spiritual knowledge and to aid them in their development.
As a
The
guy.
Anunnaki were known in ancient Babylon as Sar, which carries the meaning of dragons or big serpents. And the Anunnaki god Enki was associated with the Brotherhood of the Snake and was often represented by two coiled snakes of Caduceus, a symbol that had multiple meanings in ancient times.
What the fuck?
Some scholars have suggested that the symbol represented the reptilian nature of the
Oh,
Anunnaki
shit.
and their alleged connection to a reptilian alien race, while others have linked to the coiled serpent as a symbol of Kundalini, of spiritual knowledge and wisdom. Interestingly, the caduceus is also the magic wand carried
the
by
fuck?
Hermes, also known as Thoth, the Egyptian god of wisdom. And not only, the caduceus of Enki and later on Hermes features at the top of the central rod the pine cone that represents the gift of Kundalini awareness when activated. Often when the caduceus is winged, meaning that in our deepest meditations we can fly and access all knowledge and tools for healing. Another
What
enigmatic
the
Alright, stop it.
symbol
Stop it,
in
stop it.
Sumerian art.
We can fly, dog.
So I wanted to say about the snakes.
Yeah, that's
The snakes is represented in our world as bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And the
That's
snake-
how you see a snake.
Yes.
The snake is the devil, is the serpent
Yes.
who tricked everybody. But in this story,
the snake is good.
great.
Ain't that something right? Ain't that something right?
Tripped out.
Hey, but that's how the devil deceives the world, though. Makes you follow a whole different thing. Makes you follow, you know what I'm saying?
It guides where your attention
Yeah.
It shows you exactly.
controls your attention.
Exactly. And they tell you this from the beginning, man, so you're already programmed into thinking that this is what it really is. Right whenever you come here, bro.
I mean, just the same way we were taught as kids about Columbus, shit like that. Like
Yep.
when we were talking about last night or the night before about the Alamo, the Mexican.
Yeah, about the Mexicans animal, yeah.
We're told the story as a Texan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're not told the story.
Story as a Mexican, yeah. All right, let's keep going with the video, bro.
Art is the bracelet that most of the major Anunnaki gods wear. The meaning of these bracelets is unknown, but some believe that they were not randomly depicted, and there has to be a deeper symbolic meaning. They remind us a little bit of
What the fuck?
Wow.
The most intriguing object that
Come
the
on,
Anunnaki
man.
hold is
They
a
told
pine
time,
cone,
though.
which is
They had
always
watches back then, bro.
something. Do we know anything about the pine cones in ancient Mesopotamia? What were they believed to represent or symbolize in ancient times? From esoteric perspective, the pine cone can be seen as a symbol of spiritual enlightenment and awakening. The pine cone is a symbol that has been used in many cultures and religions throughout history, including ancient Sumerian, Egyptian, and Greek cultures. The pine cone was sometimes used as a sacred offering or as a symbol of the divine. For example, in ancient Egypt, the staff of Osiris, the god of the afterlife, was depicted with a pine cone at the top. In Hinduism, the pine cone is sometimes associated with Lord Shiva, the god of destruction and transformation. The Pope's staff, also known as the papal ferula, features a pine cone as a decorative element. In Vatican Square, there is a bronze sculpture of a pine cone that is known as the largest in the world. It is located in the courtyard of the pine cone and is considered a significant symbol of the Vatican's spiritual and historical significance.
What the
Alright, stop it.
fuck?
Why? In
The fucking pine
A
cone? bro?
pine cone, dog. Still there.
This is also seen as a symbol of regeneration and rebirth.
Still there, and the biggest pine cone in.
Is where the biggest church is at, right?
Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
Bro, this is insane.
Wow, bro. Okay, keep going, bro. Let's go.
Some esoteric traditions, the pine cone is also seen as a symbol of regeneration and rebirth. This is because the pine cone contains seeds that can be used to grow new trees, symbolizing the cycle of life, death, and rebirth.
Damn.
Conifer pine trees are one of the oldest plant genera on the planet, having existed much longer.
Dude, a
than
fucking
all
pine
other
cone means all that
Stop
shit.
knocking
though.
down the forest.
Pine cones, the evolutionary precursor to flowers, have spines that spiral in perfect Fibonacci sequence, similar to the sacred geometry of a rose or a sunflower.
Damn.
Man.
In cultures, the pine cone was associated with the pineal gland, likely due to the pineal gland's pine cone-like shape. The pineal gland, named after a shape like a pine cone, is located at the geometric center of our brain and is closely linked to our perception of light.
What
It
the
is a small
fuck?
endocrine gland responsible for producing secreting melatonin, which regulates sleep-wake patterns, and circadian rhythms, receives more blood flow than any other area of the body except the kidneys, and is uniquely isolated from the blood-brain barrier system. The pineal gland is also associated with spiritual and mystical experiences, and has been referred to as the third eye in some spiritual traditions, or the seed of the soul. It is said to be the gateway to higher state of consciousness and spiritual experiences.
Alright, stop it. Bro.
Rick Stra-
I need to get in touch
A
with
fucking pine cone?
Nah, fucking pine cone, bro.
Pineal gland.
Hey, that's just crazy though, dude. How that pine cone, man, is the same thing. It's the same thing inside your fucking head, bro.
shape?
Same
Yeah.
shape.
I was just thinking that. I was like, well,
That's
if
crazy,
there's
bro.
no other part of us that's that same shape, then okay, I'll believe it. But if there's like something in my knee that looks like that,
Yeah.
then it's perspective. But
In your foot. That's the only thing that shit like a. That's crazy, bro. That's some crazy shit right there, man. Let's keep going with the video, man.
Strassman, a psychopharmacologist, believes that the third eye is the source to psychedelic DMT in our bodies. Strassman has
Third eye.
hypothesized that large
So we really have DMT in our body.
are
Yes.
released in our bodies during heightened states of spiritual consciousness, such as birth, death, and near-death experiences,
Like
or
that,
perhaps during the awakening of our kundalini in a moment of enlightenment.
we need that.
Synthesized DMT or plants
Yeah.
containing DMT are often used as a recreational psychedelics or in shamanic ceremonies such
That boy
as
smoking it
the
up.
ayahuasca ceremony originating in South America.
Oh,
DMT
shit, we need to go to South
users
America.
Often report intense experiences of spiritual awakening, contact with entities of supernatural or spiritual origin, and the dilation
Oh,
or
come
Alright.
on.
Alright, stop. Okay, stop.
Come
Stop the video.
on, come on.
Stop the video. Stop the video. Hey, would you do some DMT?
I think so. Yeah.
I've done it.
You've done it? What was your experience with it?
Bro, so you hit that shit, right? I hit it out of a bomb, right? They laced it on there and I hit it. And
Laced it on what? On weed?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it was like a good 5-6 minutes.
Yeah.
An out of body experience. And you leave the room, you leave everything. It's kind of like, you ever seen those talks where people say they do drugs and they draw cartoons and you see how they act and like it's like a crazy thing and they're telling a story about one crazy night and they're drawing like a cartoon picture to their story.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like you doing DMT leaving your body.
Oh, shit.
Like,
Oh
you,
shit.
like
You can see the creation
you
process.
see everything. Like, and it's really intense, really quick, but it only lasts for like 5 minutes when you smoke it like that.
Yeah.
Like it only lasts, and then you come back. And
I hate to ask, but can you inject it?
I don't know. I've heard people doing
Damn,
that. I've heard
dude.
people doing that, and I've also heard them doing it like on some other crazy shit.
So does it affect you that 5 minutes the same way or like instant the way?
It's super
Yeah, that
instant.
would
Like
be-
as soon as you blow it out,
Yeah.
It's going
as soon as you
down.
let-
Game
yeah,
over. Game over.
Game over.
Space,
And you
space.
just have to accept the ride.
Oh shit.
Damn.
You just have to, because there's no coming back. You could either be a bad trip or a good trip.
All right, well, what
You
is
just-
What is the worst thing that
did
could
you
happen
did
if
you see
do
any?
that?
Did you see like any entities? Did you see any like shit like
I
that?
saw me outside of my body looking at everybody that was in the room, and like if I was a ghost.
Like a wide angle lens?
Yeah, and I was.
And you was
above
watching
wide
everybody?
angle, watching everybody, and experiencing like sound waves and wind and
Man, that
like.
shit sound like some wet.
Hey, no, because look, dude,
But
I've done.
I mean, I don't know. I've never done wet. But
Okay, check this.
that is what I experienced. But it lasted only 5 or 6 minutes. It felt like it was 30,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it was only 5 or 6 minutes. And you come back and it's very intense. Very intense.
Man, that sounds like this experience that I had with shrooms. Okay, that on my wedding night, bro. You know what I'm saying? One of my homeboys gave me a bag of shrooms. I'm talking like a big bag, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And fucking I went to the house, dude. I started eating them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I was sitting on my desk, bro, and I was looking because like right here by my desk, I have where my lizard. I have a bearded dragon. You know, you see my bearded dragon, right, King? Fuck, I have a bearded dragon, right? And so I'm looking at it, bro, and I see the fucking vibration of it, dude, like the aura and shit like that.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
like.
yeah.
I'm sitting there like, what the fuck, dude? And then I'm looking at my dog. My dog's asleep in his cage, bro. I see the same shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucking just woo like this. And then I look at my other fucking little dragon, dude, and it's fucking the same shit. And I was freaking out, bro. I was like, God damn, bro.
So imagine that, but you're watching yourself and everybody else, like you a ghost. And
Like
you
in third person.
In third person,
Dude,
you watching the whole
yeah.
thing.
That's like some wet.
Yeah, like
That's what
like,
wet does?
Yeah,
In third
yeah,
person?
yeah,
Are you
yeah.
serious?
Hell no.
Yeah,
I've never done wet, bro. That's fucking wild.
Let's say it's everything you described, but you're watching yourself react to it.
Yeah.
You are out of like a straight out of body experience, like you know how
That's
you ever
like that wet. That's why that dude did that wet. That you probably know him. I don't even want to say his name, but Anthony from the North Side, the dude who went and he robbed the American Bank right here on Staples and Everhard, if I'm mistaken. I think it was that one. And then he went to the PF Chang's and killed the dude in the kitchen. Remember that
Oh.
one?
Yeah.
Full of that wet.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Like when you smoke that wet, nigga, everything is almost like it's almost like in third person. That's why I tell like that shit's almost like a movie. Like you literally do something or you think you like I could be sitting here and I need to go get something from my car. If I'm full of that wet, in my head, I didn't got up and went and got that shit from my car 10 times. But in reality, I ain't never got up once. In reality, I ain't even moved.
Well, yeah, attempted
I
it.
ain't even attempted.
And like,
But in my head,
no.
I didn't played it. I didn't got up, walked out the door, went to my car, came back in, closed the door, sat back down. I didn't played it all out of my head 10, 15 times already. But in reality, I ain't
You
got
ain't
up
moving.
and done that
You ain't
shit.
moving.
Yeah, and DMT is like that. Like I was in a group and all I could see was like if I died and my ghost was looking on the group. And I was watching what they were doing and what everybody was doing and I was just like an entity outside of it. And even though I was doing stuff, it wasn't in conscience where like I was doing stuff. It was like I was watching me do stuff.
Do stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was it.
That's wild, man. Fuck it. Let's go back to the video, man.
1,000 users experiencing with ayahuasca, the serpent is documented as the most commonly appearing archetype in their spiritual vision.
That's true.
The pine cone is a special
For real?
symbol because
Some
the
mushrooms?
spiral pattern.
I didn't see a
found in
snake,
pine
bro.
cones is
But I mean, I had my
included in
lizards
The
and
golden
shit.
ratio, or also known as the divine proportion. The golden ratio is a mathematical proportion that is found throughout nature and is associated with beauty, harmony, and balance. In case of the pine cone, the spiral pattern is created by a series of spirals that curve in opposite directions, forming a distinctive pattern that closely follows the golden ratio. The golden ratio is part of the sacred geometry, which is often seen as a way of revealing the blueprint of creation, as it is believed to tap into the fundamental principles and patterns that underlie the universe. So
What
now,
the
it
fuck?
is even more evident that the pine cone that the Anunnaki were holding was not there by chance, but in fact, it symbolizes sacred knowledge, the blueprint of creation of the whole universe, and carries the message of spiritual awakening and enlightenment that can be achieved through the activation of the pineal gland.
The fucking pine
Pine
cone,
cone,
dog.
And so it comes out that the Anunnaki not only created humans as slaves, they also played a role in the evolution of human consciousness, helping humans to access and cultivate their spiritual potential. By their genes with that of Homo erectus, they also encoded in our DNA sacred knowledge of the universe and of the source of everything. Knowledge that throughout history we have deeply forgotten, but it is still there, planted somewhere in our DNA, and we still have the ability to remember it and activate it. Other intriguing traits associated with the
That's
Anunnaki
wild, bro.
include the mysterious bag depicted in ancient artwork, which some researchers believe was a container for the water of life, a substance used in the Anunnaki's genetic experiments on humans and animals. Or what if they were carrying the seeds inside them? The bags held by the Anunnaki in ancient Mesopotamian art could have represented a variety of different things. One interpretation is that the bags may have represented the Anunnaki's role as keepers of the secrets or keepers of the knowledge. In this interpretation, the bags could be seen as containers for advanced knowledge and technology, representing the Anunnaki's role as the guardians and protectors of ancient wisdom.
All that in that little ass bag. All that in that little ass bag.
You ever seen Men in Black when they look in that locker?
One made by the Assyrians.
Fuck. Dude, yes, I have.
880, 859 BC,
Bro,
and
that
the
bag was
other
only this
made by
big.
Olmecs of ancient Mesoamerica.
But they were
Oh,
giant.
they were
so-
ginormous. That's right.
1,400
Okay, it was like 5
Yeah, a little
feet.
person.
A man-like figure carries the handbag in his hand as if it were a basket or purse. When used in Assyrian art, it is said the purse holds a magic dust, probably symbolizing the fertilization of Earth by the
Wow.
Anunnaki. After
All in
they
the
were
bag.
believed to be the creators. In contemporary times, the Anunnaki are often depicted as the equivalent of the creator god in the Old Testament. But
Damn.
What?
evidence of the Anunnaki's existence in ancient texts such as the Bible and archaeological discoveries, and how will we know for certain? There are various mentions of extraterrestrial encounters in the Bible, including descriptions of vehicles such as clouds, pillars, and dwellings, and references to UFOs as flying furnace and burning bushes. The book of Genesis also
Burning
mentions
bushes,
accounts
bro.
of God having offspring with human females, resulting in hybrid
Having
beings
what?
known as the
Offspring, kids.
they're described as possessing a cloak or garment that gave them powers similar to those of the Anunnaki of Sumeria.
Wow.
All right, stop it.
Ancient texts such as the ones Zechariah Sitchin
Okay, that tied. Yeah, that tied right into the fucking Bible, bro.
That's,
That,
damn.
bro, that tied right into that shit, dude. Bro, that's what I was telling you
So it's
earlier,
all
man.
kind of like, the info is like intertwining.
Intertwined, yeah.
Man,
Hey,
that's
so what do
crazy.
you like? What do you think, dog? You think the Bible's right, or you think this shit's right?
Man, I don't know. After watching this, it just makes you think, like,
Kind
because
of
the way it goes together, you know what I'm saying? Like the way
Just
there's.
so you know, your answer sends you to hell if it's the other way.
Nah.
That's the way, right? Technically, that's straight up. Like, if you don't fucking answer the God way and
Nah,
believe in this, you're going to hell.
I'm a believer of God.
Yeah. These are different gods. We don't know if
And-
they allow us to
It's alright, you Catholic, you go to confession.
Dude, it's crazy to believe that is what I'm saying. Like,
But with everything presented to you, it's like...
I don't think everything was in that damn bag. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. But
That's
dude,
like the Man in
it
Black thing.
yeah, I don't know. It just, like I said, the way it intertwines with the Bible and this info is just like too similar. or
Yeah, to me,
whatever.
it's kind of a tripped out. I'm not gonna lie, man. Cause like I read about the Anunnaki, man, but I haven't really got this far like deep into it. You know what I'm saying? And like this is like tripped out. All right, let's keep going, man.
was deciphering implied that the Anunnaki owned the Garden of Eden. So, it turns out that the serpent was a member of the Anunnaki, not just a biblical creature. It is speculated that it was indeed Enki himself
I
who
could've read it.
transformed into a serpent to give the knowledge of mating to his children Adamu. And it seems logical since Enki has always been associated with the symbol of the serpent.
So
Came to show him how to mate.
So the snake showed him how to put that thing down.
Yeah.
Prophet in the He was a priest who was living in exile in
Okay.
the city of Babylon. According to the Bible, Ezekiel was chosen by God to receive visions and messages.
Did they
which
just say
he
Babylon?
delivered to the people of Israel to guide them and
Yes, he
warn
did.
them of coming judgment. Ezekiel's prophecies are recorded in the book of Ezekiel, which is one of the books of the Hebrew Bible and the Christian Old Testament. According to Ezekiel's book, he had a vision of being with wings that moved and made tremendous noise and a wheel that moved without making a steering movement. At first, Ezekiel thought that what he saw was God, and he fell on the
Told
ground.
you, bro.
However, he later realized that it was not God and described what he saw. These descriptions bear a striking resemblance to what modern-day UFO sightings look like. Some researchers have speculated that being with wings could be a representation of extraterrestrial spacecraft, and the wheel could be a depiction of a type of propulsion system that aliens might use. Interestingly, the original Hebrew text of Ezekiel does not mention the word God, but instead refers to the splendor of the highest. In the book of Ezekiel,
Damn.
the splendor of the highest arrives a second time, causing Ezekiel to feel the gravity and gives him a measuring device to measure a building. So, can Ezekiel's descriptions be interpreted as evidence of contact with extraterrestrial beings in ancient times? What if it was the same as the Anunnaki?
All right, stop it.
So far,
They send him a thing to measure buildings.
To build shit, bro.
Yeah.
Knowledge, bro.
Insane.
My only question or my thought would be on it. Do you think it was them thinking aliens, or do you think it was before that the gods that they were protecting, and when they
I
talked about them, they just couldn't put it in the right words? It was the gods that they saw, like the ones before with the pharaohs in it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, and they just said that.
me personally, man, I think they were describing what they really saw. It probably more than likely it was aliens, bro. You know what I'm saying? More than
You're
likely
saying
it
he
was
just
it.
said that because...
But the thing is that they don't their technology is so low, and you know what I'm saying, this and that. You see something like that coming at you, you're gonna be like, that's godlike,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying? And so that's my personal opinion about that. Like, but that's so wild, bro, that he actually came down, man. They came down and brought him like a fucking ruler and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
brought him some knowledge, dude. That's fucking crazy, man. All right, let's keep going with this video, man.
we've seen that it's a fact that there is a widespread belief that the Anunnaki were alien entities who played a significant role in shaping human history. However, is there any proof? To answer this, we'll go back 20 years. The location is Iraq. During Operation Iraq Freedom, American troops were deployed to maintain order in Baghdad. However, looters took advantage of the chaos and destroyed numerous ancient artifacts, including musical instruments and cuneiform tablets. It is believed that the cuneiform tablets that were stolen from Iraq museums during the chaos of the war in 2003 contained crucial information about the Anunnaki and their connection to extraterrestrial beings. The coordinated and organized nature of the theft, with individuals using earpieces to gain access to double-locked doors and steal valuable items, suggests that this was not a random act of war. So the question is, was this a deliberate attempt to conceal forbidden knowledge from the past? What if the stolen texts contain significant information that supports the theory of an Anunnaki connection and the involvement of extraterrestrial beings in shaping human history? Millions of people worldwide are interested in the possibility that extraterrestrial beings have played a significant role in human history. The theft of the priceless artifact from the National Museum in Baghdad highlights the importance of preserving and studying the past to gain a better understanding of our origins and the potential involvement of extraterrestrial beings in shaping our destiny. And if we think about that, imagine how much historical accounts have been reshaped and rewritten so that the real history remains hidden and what we know today is nothing but a tiny part of the truth. The falsification of history has done more to impede human development than any other thing known to many.
You see, that I do believe.
Would our view of history change if we confirm the Anunnaki's role in shaping human civilization? Will we need to rewrite our history books? And if so, how would that affect our understanding of ourselves and our place in the world? Not only the fact that we are not alone, but also that we carry a sacred divine knowledge within our DNA. We bow before you and thank you for watching another episode of Secret Origins. Keep your minds open, and until we meet again.
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
These types of things
Hey.
make you see things differently. Definitely what I'm gonna say.
Dude, that was insane, bro. That was really, really insane. Man. What do you think about that, bro?
I'm blown away by it, bro, because
I'm
like,
blown away by that shit,
makes you
dog.
it makes you think like differently now after seeing that and hearing that info. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay, like what do you?
the whole point,
Let me ask you
the
this,
whole
bro.
creation of it. Like
Let me ask you this, dude. What did you believe at first, bro? You believe in God? You believe?
Yeah.
Are you religious?
nah, I wouldn't say I'm religious, but I do believe in God.
Or which way? What did you grow up as? A Catholic?
Catholic. Yeah.
Oh, you grew up Catholic? That's crazy, bro. Yeah, I grew up Catholic too a little bit, dog. My grandma's Catholic, man.
Yeah, my mom is very religious, so like how would I say? She wouldn't like this, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, after watching this, like it just is a trip, and it makes you think differently because of how connected it is to that book, the Bible, and how the whole civilization thing, just like that is what like got me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
what I'm saying, what I brought up about the pyramids and all that,
yeah.
and then the size of these things, like yeah, that's what tripped me out.
So would you say that this kind of sways your beliefs a little bit?
Not, I wouldn't say it does that, but it just makes me see things different.
Okay, cool. I can
Makes me
respect
see
that.
things
I can
different. You
respect
know what I mean?
that, man. I can respect that. That's what's up, man. Yeah, man.
For sure, though, it opened my mind to a whole nother, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At how much information would you need and from who to believe completely?
I
From
can't
them
I can't answer that. I can't answer that. Yeah, like
When
I
they
can't
show
I can't
up
answer
type
that.
shit?
Yeah,
So what do
When
you
they
think
get
about it? What do you
here.
think about the UFOs that are in the sky right now?
like that's what I said earlier. I said maybe
That's
they're
them.
giving us pieces,
Yeah.
pieces, little bit by little bit, and maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing, maybe it's a warning, maybe whatever it is. You know what I mean?
But all in all, we have no idea what the
We
fuck
don't,
it is.
we don't
you
know
know
what's on the other side.
The droop is out there,
Yep.
man. Yes, man. And we are about to take off right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tuning in.
Hell yeah.
Man, I had a bunch of fun. Hey, man, this is pretty much how the podcast is gonna be. I'm gonna have guests on here. We're gonna be chilling, talking shit, watching videos like this, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're into this type of stuff, man, tune in, man. You know what I'm saying? You might run into something that you like. You might run into something that you hate. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is here, man, we're just here to educate and inform, dog. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good night, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We out this bitch. Woo.
Later. Dog.